was the only one that got hurt on the interception there, so hit his head on the turf. Listen, Denver played a good game, and they got us today. On our side, I've got to make sure that we don't go 3 and out with those last couple offensive series, and then there were a variety of things that went on that we all contributed to. So throughout both sides of the ball and special teams, and there were some good things, But when you're playing a good football team, and you got to cut back on your penalties for sure. Too many there, and then some of the other mistakes that we had. So we'll get that cleaned up, and we'll get ready for the Colts. Time's yours. We needed to do better on them. I could have given the guys better opportunity to do that.
Coach, coming out of the bye and having so many penalties, you're hoping to be crispy with the time off.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you look for. I think everybody, that's probably an obvious one. Right? Yeah, well, listen, they're the number one defense in the National Football League. So we were fighting, and then we had some where we were going backwards and kind of self-inflicted things. So we've got to take care of that. Yeah, we still had opportunities, Nate, so you don't want that, right? Pat didn't want it. I don't want it. I mean, that's not what you want, but it's there were other opportunities as we went, so we got to make sure we take care of that business. Go ahead. Yeah, so he was able to get out containment there, and the receiver worked to get himself open. We had a couple guys right around him there, so quarterback made a play, receiver made a play.
So the couple down push shots in the first series that looked like could have been there, obviously tight one catches. Was that just the way the game unfolded? Was that something that you could see?
Yeah, I mean, we thought we had some opportunities down the field. Didn't work out, but I mean, percentages, you're going to take a few and lose a few of those, but we felt like it would come back and help us, and it did later on in the game. Yeah, they did a good job splitting us right there, and we've been pretty good in that area, and they got us on that one. Yeah, I thought he did a good job for being off as long as he was, and then going against who he went against. Did a pretty good job there. Yeah.
Andy, one of the things this year is your guys' inability to win in one-score games. Is there sort of a message that you have for the guys to see how good you guys are doing?
Yeah, when you're playing good teams, whether it's myself making a call or the players playing, you've got to do the right things. Put the guys in the right position, and the guys got to make plays when given an opportunity. Both sides of the ball, special teams. That's what we're.
The roar of Arrowhead Stadium faded into a stunned hush as Kansas City Chiefs coach Andy Reid stood on the sidelines. His trademark red hoodie soaked not just from the crisp November chill, but from the sting of unshed tears. It was November 17th, 2025, Week 11, a pivotal AFC West bloodbath against the surging Denver Broncos. Travis, he's our heartbeat, Reid rasped in the post-game huddle, voice breaking like a quarterback's audible in overtime. That hit, it wasn't just football. It was a gut punch to the soul. The unfortunate incident that left the 65-year-old legend emotional, a savage second-quarter collision that sparked chaos, leaving three-time Super Bowl champ Travis Kelce gasping on the turf, ribs screaming, after hauling in a 10-yard dagger from Patrick Mahomes. Fresh off a bye-week recharge following a soul-crushing 27-24 loss to Josh Allen's Bills on November 2nd, where Kelce notched 5 grabs for 66 yards. The Chiefs, 5-4 entering, hungered for redemption. The Broncos, 8-2, AFC West overlords smell blood in the water. Mahomes, cool as ever, zipped that second catch of the day to his go-to tight end, a former Cincinnati Bearcat bulldozing for the first down. But glory twisted into fury. Jaquan McMillan, Denver's fourth-year undrafted warrior from East Carolina, 29 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles this season, dove over the pile, slamming awkwardly onto Kelce's chest. The 36-year-old rose like a phoenix, eyes blazing, shoving McMillan nose to nose. What the hell was that? Curses echoed as refs and linemen piled in, turning a play into a powder keg. It lit a fire under us, Kelce growled later, ice packs blooming across his torso. At that moment, his stat line read 2 catches for 14 yards, but the Chiefs' offense clawed against a Broncos D that had suffocated lesser squads. Yet Kelce, ever the quiet storm, authored poetry amid the pain. Through 10 weeks, he'd feasted. 41 receptions, 540 yards, 3 touchdowns, top tier among tight ends. Sunday script? A fourth-quarter thriller on 3rd and 6. Mahomes trusting his 9-year soulmate once more. Kelce snared the slant shore of the sticks, then unleashed Moxie magic. Shrugging off safety Talanoa Hufang's grasp, he spun free and thundered 20 yards and a paydirt for career touchdown number 84. Tied with Chiefs legend Priest Holmes for the franchise mark, set in that electric Monday Night Football demolition of the Washington Commanders on October 27th, where Taylor Swift last graced the stands, her cheers a sonic boom. 9 catches, 91 yards total, but agony lingered. Kelce's score flipped the script to a 17-16 Chiefs lead, only for Will Lutz's 48-yard field goal as time expired to rip it away, 20-17. Reid's squad knelt in the end zone, prayers silent for their Warriors' battered frame. "We fight on," Mahomes vowed, slinging an arm around his tee. Off-field, Kelce's empire sparkles. Engaged to Swift since an August sunset proposal in his Kansas City backyard, petals carpeting the grass like a pop-up era's tour stage. The couple's fairy tale captivates. Giddy doesn't cover it. Kelce beamed on new heights with brother Jason, coyly sidestepping bi-week whispers of island getaways. Internet's exploding. Feels like winning the Lombardi again. Swift, the world's most scrutinized siren, ditched intimate vows for a 2026 spectacle. Mid-year, star-packed hundreds deep under chandeliers and spotlights. Once in a lifetime, insider spill. No half measures for Taylor. Cameras hound them, but rumors swirl of secret vow renewal on a turquoise shore. Will she jet back for the Bills rematch? Her presence the ultimate elixir? As Reid dabbed his eyes, the NFL's drama machine whirs louder. Kelce's ribs a question mark. Chiefs' wildcard dreams dangling by a thread. Broncos' division stranglehold. Shaky if vengeance brews. And Swift Kelce nuptials? A cultural supernova waiting to detonate. In a league of giants, Travis Kelce doesn't just play, he ignites. What's next? Healing heroics or wedding bells clashing with playoff horns? The gridiron's greatest love story is just heating up. Stay locked, because when Kelce rises, legends follow.